Even if some billionaires and millionaires, like Elon Musk and Jack Dorsey, think that Web3 is nothing, we all know that it is sweeping the globe. However, watch the entire video until the very end to fully comprehend Web3. But before we get into the details, I would like to welcome you guys back in another video on our YouTube channel Finance News, where you will be always getting your daily dose of crypto news and entertainment. It is also important to note that I am not a financial advisor and everything in this video is not financial advice. So without any delay, let's start the video with the introduction of Web3. It makes sense to begin understanding Web3 by understanding what comes before it. Web 1, the first online version, debuted in the late 1990s and consisted of a collection of links and homepages. The websites were not particularly interactive. It isn't much you can do aside from reading and publishing basic content for others to read. Then there was Web 2. Some call this the read/write internet, referring to computer code that allows you to open and edit files rather than just viewing them. People could create their own content and publish it on blogs like Tumblr, internet forums, and marketplaces like Craigslist using this version of the internet. Later, as social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram grew in popularity, content sharing reached new heights. After a while, the general public became aware of how tech behemoths harvested their personal data and used it to create tailored advertisements and marketing campaigns. If you recall, Facebook in particular has been scrutinized numerous times for violating data privacy laws and was fined $5 billion in 2019, the largest penalty ever imposed by the Federal Trade Commission. Although Web 2 provides amazing free services all over the world, many people are tired of the new walled gardens created by these large technology companies and want more control over their data and content. This is where Web3 enters the picture. Let's look at what decentralized web genuinely is, since Web3 is indirectly mentioned as decentralized web. As of today, all of the infrastructure that the popular sites and hangouts we spend time on online are typically owned by corporations such as Facebook, Google, and others, and are, to some part, governed by government restrictions. This is because it was the easiest method to develop network infrastructure. Someone pays to establish servers and put up software that people want to access online, and then either charges us or allows us to use it for free if we follow their rules. So in other words, Web3 can also be viewed as an online read/write section. Rather than simply accessing our data through free technology forums, users can participate in the governance and implementation of agreements. This means that people can become shareholders rather than simply customers. On Web3, blockchains are tokens or cryptocurrencies that represent the ownership of isolated networks. You can influence the network if you own enough of these tokens. Owners of administrative tokens, for example, can use their funds to vote on the future of a decentralized loan protocol. Here the real takeaway is that what happens on a diverse internet is determined by investors, whereas what happens on the big internet is determined by Twitter, Facebook, Google, and a few other companies. Now that it is clear to you, so let's see the advantages of Web3. We can say that as data infrastructure improves, people are increasingly demanding that data be accessible and retain control of their information, and the default blockchain data system allows data to be stored in such a way that it remains under the control of the owner, even if it is stored on a business server or under local government control. And here comes Web3, through which owners or governing bodies will not be able to access or edit data unless they have encryption keys that prove they are the rightful owners. Additionally, even if they shut down or delete their server, the data will still be accessible to one of the hundreds of other devices where it is stored. And additionally, with the launch of Web 3.0, progress in the online world continues. Web 3.0 is the third generation of the internet, and it is growing rapidly. Let us now see if we can finally declare Web 3 to be the future of finance. As previously stated, the internet has undergone significant disruptions, evolving from a read-only, static experience at its inception to a much more dynamic, interactive, and decentralized experience today. Web 3.0 is also evolving as a result of advancements in decentralized finance, DeFi, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and distributed ledgers. As a result, we can confidently predict that Web 3 will be the future of finance. You may have also heard or seen that Elon Musk is attempting to buy Twitter, and Binance's CEO is also involved, implying that they are considering adopting cryptocurrency for Twitter, which will undoubtedly pave the way for Web 3 and DeFi in general. And, with the launch of Crypto.com's CRO card and Binance's Binance card for payments, things are already looking bleak for the banking and financial sectors, so we'll have to wait and see what happens next. Now, before concluding the video, let's delve into 3 high potential Web3 coins that can go big with the boom in Web3. And our first coin is Flux. So Flux is the decentralized next-generation Web3 computational network. It is a new breed of scalable decentralized cloud architecture, which merely creates, manages, and spawns your applications over several servers at the same time. Web 3.0, dApps, and other features are now available. The Flux ecosystem is a fully operating suite of decentralized computing services and blockchain-as-a-service solutions that provide a decentralized, AWS-like development environment. Flux's ecosystem is made up of the following components, all of which are fully deployed and operational. Flux is a native GPU mineable power, proof-of-work, coin that provides an incentive for hardware hosts, DAO governance on-chain, and bad actor mitigation through staking requirements for operating hardware. Second, Flux nodes can be run from anywhere in the world on Raspberry Pi/home PC/servers/VPS hardware. Flux node operators receive Flux through block rewards, but they can also earn other cryptocurrencies by hosting specific dApps on their nodes. Isn't it a fantastic feature? Flux OS is an operating system that runs on top of Linux and is used to manage networks by verifying and benchmarking compute power, deploying, running, and load balancing decentralized apps, administering DAO governance, and more. After Flux comes Helium. Helium aims to improve the communication capabilities of wireless Internet of Things, IoT, devices. In 2013, the infrastructure around IoT was still in its infancy, but developers wanted to add decentralization to their offering, hence referring to it as the People's Network in official literature. Its core appeal will be to device owners and those interested in the IoT space, with financial incentives providing further outreach possibilities. Network participants purchase hotspots, a combination of a wireless gateway and a miner, or build their own. Each hotspot provides network coverage over a certain radius and also mines Helium's native token, HNT. The network runs on proof of coverage, a new consensus algorithm based on the Honey Badger BFD protocol, which allows nodes in a network to reach consensus when connection quality is highly variable. And finally comes the biggest high potential coin, which saw a boom in early 2021, but since then its downtrend started. But for the next bull run, people think this coin is going to be the biggest gainer. And the name is Polkadot. A layer 0 protocol and next generation blockchain called Polkadot combine various specialized blockchains into a single, scalable network. Polkadot was created as a component of a larger plan for a just, secure, and robust web that by design advances user interests, Web 3.0. But given that there are other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Solana, and Phantom, why should anyone think about Polkadot? Let's investigate. By enabling a secure web where our data is protected from centralized authorities and internet monopolies, Polkadot aims to enable individuals to take back control of their digital information from powerful third parties. Polkadot enables new business models, services, organizations, and even entire societies and economies to take shape and thrive in the future by laying the groundwork for a thriving ecosystem of Layer 1 blockchains. In summary, Polkadot intends to take blockchain technology's revolutionary potential to the next level by allowing diverse purpose-built blockchains to link within a scalable ecosystem and enabling secure cross-chain communication. In simple terms, Polkadot is a blockchain of blockchains, allowing many different types of chains to work and interact securely together within the same ecosystem. So that's the end of the video explaining all about Web3 and why it is the next big thing. Now if you have any questions, then do mention them below in the comment box, and also let us know if you want us to make a video on any other topic. Now if you have found the content helpful, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel for weekly content like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.